Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly, despite working just as hard? What if the secret isn't in massive actions or lucky breaks, but in 6 tiny habits you do every single day? Habits so subtle, they often go unnoticed, yet their impact is life-changing. Welcome to this channel, where we dive deep into the timeless wisdom of legends like Jim Rohn, modernized for today's world. If you're ready to unlock your true potential and quietly transform your life from the inside out, then hit that subscribe button now and join a community committed to growth, discipline, and unstoppable success. Today, we'll explore those 6 small daily habits that will change everything for your mindset, your purpose, and ultimately your destiny. This isn't about overnight miracles. It's about consistent, powerful shifts that build unstoppable momentum. Stay with me. This could be the moment your life changes forever. Success does not arrive like a thunderstorm. It whispers like the wind through an open window, barely noticed, unless you're paying attention. You want to change your life? Then start by noticing the little things you do when no one is watching, because that's where the seeds of greatness are sown. Not in the spotlight, but in the shadows. We often think success is a mountain to climb, some glorious summit reserved for the lucky or the gifted. But the truth, success is not one decision. It's 1,000 silent ones. The ones you make at dawn when the alarm goes off, the ones you make at dusk when no one would blame you for quitting. Jim Rohn said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. Not once. Not when you feel like it. Every day. Because the small disciplines compound, just like money earns interest. Your habits earn momentum. And the beautiful truth, you don't need to flip your life upside down. You need 6 small disciplines, daily habits. Quiet ones. Unseen. Perhaps, but unstoppable. Let's begin. 1. Own the first hour of your day. If the first hour owns you, the rest of the day is already lost. Your phone can wait. The world can wait. But your mind, your soul, they cannot. The first hour is your meeting with destiny. Do not give it away to noise. Winston Churchill, during the war, began every day in silence, reading, writing, planning, even while the world burned around him. He knew calm minds build strong nations and strong lives. When you win the morning, you build the psychological foundation for victory. Every single day. So wake with intention. Move your body. Nourish your mind. Breathe deeply. Not because it's trendy, but because it's ancient. It's necessary. It's sacred. The Roman generals used to rise before the sun, not because they were soldiers, but because they were strategists, commanders of chaos, architects of their fate. You don't need to change the world before breakfast, but you do need to claim that time. Because if you can't lead yourself in the morning, how will you lead your life? 2. Feed the mind. Starve the noise. Your mind is a garden. And if you don't plant powerful thoughts daily, the weeds will win. Social media noise. Gossip noise. Fear noise dressed in logic. What you read, watch, and listen to becomes what you believe. And what you believe becomes what you live. Edison didn't just invent the light bulb. He read hundreds of philosophy books to illuminate his mind. He knew creation begins in the unseen realm of thought. You don't need hours. 10 minutes of focused input. A powerful book. A lecture. A journal entry. Can set the tone for a bold life. Discipline your inputs, and your outputs will shift like gravity. Watch what enters your ears and eyes, because they are the gatekeepers of your future. 3. Write down your intentions. Daily, not goals. Intentions. A goal is something distant. An intention is something you live today. You see, most people drift through life like a leaf on the wind. They go where the currents of the day take them. But you must be the captain of your day. And captains write a course. Writing anchors the soul. It brings the abstract into the physical. Walt Disney once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it. But first, you must write it. Write it until you believe it. Write it until it changes you. What matters to you? What will you act on today? No matter what. Even 5 minutes of focused journaling can realign your compass. Because when you write, you don't just record the future, you rehearse it. And repetition creates identity. 4. Master the power of micro wins. The world loves overnight success stories, but the truth is, real success is a mosaic of micro wins stacked across time. One more rep. One more page. One more uncomfortable conversation. One more decision to rise instead of retreat. These are not small things. They are everything. You think Carnegie built an empire by luck? No. He showed up daily. Obsessed over details. Laid bricks before building castles. You don't need massive transformation today. You need progress. Forward motion. No matter how small. When you focus on winning the moment, the minutes begin to move mountains. Because discipline is not about radical intensity, it's about calm consistency. 5. Speak power into your day. Most people speak like victims. They say what's wrong, what's broken, what's missing. But your words are tools. Swords. Seeds. Spells. Every sentence is a blueprint for your reality. Jim Rohn warned, "Don't use your mouth as an open sewer." What you speak becomes what you see. So choose words that build, not words that bleed. Speak life. Say what you will do. Say what is possible. Declare your strength, not your struggle. Even alone. Especially alone. Speak your future out loud until your subconscious starts obeying. Muhammad Ali didn't just fight like a champion, he spoke like one. Long before the world believed him. So say it now. I am focused. I am capable. I am moving forward. I am built for this. Not to impress the world, but to instruct yourself. Because your mind listens closely to the voice you use most. 6. Reflect and reset before sleep. The day ends, but your mind doesn't switch off like a light bulb. It simmers. It churns. It stores every moment, waiting for you to give it meaning. How often do you lie awake, trapped in a maze of worries? How often does your mind replay mistakes like a broken record? The evening is your sanctuary to reclaim peace. Not by ignoring the day's trials, but by facing them with grace. Benjamin Franklin, a man of relentless curiosity, ended each day by asking himself, "What good have I done today?" This simple habit sharpened his purpose and kept him moving forward. Reflection is the soil where growth takes root. It's where lessons are harvested and tomorrow's clarity is born. Before sleep, review your day, not with judgment, but with honesty. Celebrate the wins, no matter how small. Identify one lesson. Let go of the rest. Then reset your mind with gratitude, for even in struggle, there is a gift waiting to be found. Sleep is not the end. It's the quiet forge where the day's work is tempered. Respect it. Protect it. Because the person you become tomorrow starts tonight. You see, these 6 habits aren't grand gestures. They're small, deliberate acts. The whispers of success quietly building beneath your awareness. They are the bricks in the foundation of your future. No one will see them immediately. Your friends won't notice the first month. Your critics will scoff. But the world belongs to the patient. To those who keep showing up. To those who do the work. Unseen. Unheard. Unstoppable. Remember Thomas Edison's relentless pursuit of the light bulb? He failed thousands of times. But he never quit. Because every small experiment was a habit. A lesson. A step closer. Your habits are your experiments. Your daily actions. Your quiet commitments. They are the silent force reshaping your destiny. You don't need to overhaul your entire life, though. You need to show up for yourself. Every day. In these small ways. Because transformation is not an event. It's a process. A process built on the invisible architecture of habits. Imagine your life a grand symphony. Every small habit is a note, sometimes soft, sometimes powerful. But together they compose the masterpiece of your existence. You are the conductor. The baton is in your hand. You don't need permission to begin. You don't need approval to continue. Start now. Own your mornings. Feed your mind. Write your intentions. Celebrate your micro wins. Speak your power. Reflect with gratitude. And watch, quietly and steadily, as your life transforms beyond what you thought possible. Because success is not loud, it is quiet. It is consistent. It is relentless. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Today. Take the first step. The rest will follow. Now, let's dive deeper into why these habits matter so much. It's not just about what you do. It's about who you become in the process. Habits shape your identity. They craft your character quietly, invisibly, until one day you look in the mirror and realize you're not the same person who started this journey. Look at Henry Ford, the man who revolutionized the automobile industry. Ford didn't just build cars, he built systems, disciplines, routines that transformed an entire world. His success wasn't born out of grand ideas alone, but out of relentless daily habits, precision, consistency, and the refusal to accept anything less than progress. When you master these small daily actions, you begin to shift your mindset. You move from being a passive observer of your life to an active architect. You stop blaming circumstances, luck, or other people. You realize your power to design your future, brick by brick. Because every day you practice these habits, you're investing in your personal bank account of success. It's a deposit into your confidence, your resilience, and your clarity. And just like money in a savings account, it compounds, turning small efforts into monumental change. Imagine waking up every morning with purpose so clear, it feels like a magnetic force pulling you toward your dreams. Imagine facing obstacles not with fear or frustration, but with calm confidence, knowing each challenge is a lesson, a step closer to mastery. This transformation happens not in a day, but in the steady rhythm of your habits. Each small action sends a signal to your brain, this is who I am. This is what I do. And your brain responds by rewiring itself to support this new identity. It's neuroscience meeting philosophy, a marriage of mind and action. Your habits are the language you speak to yourself every day. Speak wisely. Think about Walt Disney's persistence, how he faced rejection after rejection, failure after failure, yet kept sketching his vision every day. Those small sketches, those quiet moments of creation, led to an empire of imagination. This is your power, the ability to keep going, keep doing, keep believing, even when no one else does. And the key is this: the scale of your habits does not have to be grand to be powerful. It's the consistency that counts. You don't need to run a marathon on day one. You don't need to read 100 pages today. You don't need to solve all your problems at once. You just need to start. A single push-up, a single page, a single step, then another tomorrow, and another the next day. The mountain moves one pebble at a time. Now, what about when life tries to pull you off course? When distractions scream louder than your dreams? When failure threatens to drown your hope? Here is where your habits become your fortress. Discipline is not a punishment. It is a shield. When the world is chaotic, your habits are the anchor that holds you steady. When fear whispers lies, Your habits are the proof that you are more than your doubts. When you feel like quitting, your habits are the voice reminding you that success is earned in the moments you want to give up the most. Remember Abraham Lincoln, a man who faced defeat after defeat, heartbreak after heartbreak. Yet he persisted, not because he was lucky, but because he had the habit of resilience. Your habits will build that resilience in you too. They will give you strength when your will weakens. They will light a path through the darkest nights. And here is the final truth. Success is a journey of becoming disciplined, becoming patient, becoming grateful, becoming unshakable. Your habits are the roadmap. So start small. Start quiet. Start today. Because the life you imagine is waiting on the other side of these 6 small daily habits. And the only thing standing between you and that life is the decision to begin. Make that decision now. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step. Walk boldly. And never stop. Now, as you stand at this crossroads, the choice before you is simple, yet profound. Will you continue living on autopilot, waiting for success to find you, or will you step into the arena of daily discipline? The quiet battlefield where dreams are forged, because here's the undeniable truth. Success doesn't chase the distracted. It rewards the committed. The ones who show up, not once in a while, but every single day. Picture the life you desire, not the vague fantasy, but the real, tangible reality. The mornings where you rise energized, the work that feels like purpose, the evenings filled with peace, knowing you gave your best. This is not luck. It is habit. You are the architect of that life. And these 6 habits, your blueprint. Own the first hour. Conquer the morning before it conquers you. Feed your mind. Starve the noise that drowns your dreams. Write your intentions. Turn vague wishes into daily commands. Celebrate micro wins. Because momentum is built one victory at a time. Speak power. Words shape worlds. So choose yours with courage. Reflect and reset. End each day with gratitude and clarity. Preparing for the next. This is the ritual of champions. The silent forge where greatness is hammered out. Strike by strike. No one else can do this for you. No shortcut. No magic pill. Just you. Your choices. Your habits. Remember the story of Thomas Edison. Over 1,000 failed attempts before the light bulb flickered to life. Or Henry Ford, who revolutionized transportation through unrelenting persistence. Or Walt Disney, who built an empire from imagination and resilience. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They built success in the imperfect, messy, daily grind. So will you. Will you commit to these 6 small daily habits? Will you choose to become the person capable of extraordinary success? Because the moment you do, the universe will start responding to you differently. Opportunities will arise. Confidence will grow. Fear will diminish. You will no longer be a victim of circumstance, but a master of your destiny. And when the world asks, "How did you do it?" you'll smile quietly and say, "I showed up every day. I did the small things when no one was watching. And I never gave up." This is your time, your calling, your life. So rise up now. Begin the ritual. Build the habits. Transform quietly, relentlessly. Because the person you dream of becoming is waiting on the other side of these habits. And success, real, lasting success, is already within your reach. Seize it. Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine the life you deserve. Feel it as if it's already yours. The joy, the freedom, the fulfillment. This is not fantasy. It is your future waiting to be claimed. Every great leader, every visionary, every titan of history stood where you stand now, at the threshold of choice. They looked fear in the eye and took the small steps anyway. They built their empires on the foundation of habits no one saw. No one applauded. But you will be different. You will not wait for the applause. You will move in silence with conviction burning inside you. A fire fueled by purpose, discipline, and unwavering belief. The journey ahead will test you. It will challenge you. But your habits, your daily rituals, will be your armor. They will carry you through the storms and into the light of your success. You are not defined by the obstacles you face, but by the habits you form in response. You are not limited by your circumstances, but empowered by your choices. This moment, right now, is yours to own. The quiet power of these 6 habits will transform your life, not in weeks, not in months, but in the steady, relentless unfolding of days. So rise. Stand tall. Walk forward with the confidence of a person who knows success is not a destination, but a daily practice. You are ready. You are capable. You are unstoppable. The life you want is waiting. The future you deserve is calling. Take the first step. Build the habit. Change your world. Because greatness is not found in a moment of magic, but in the quiet mastery of the everyday. Now go. Transform. And never look back. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I truly appreciate your commitment to growth and your willingness to embrace change, even when it starts with small, quiet habits. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with patience and consistency, these 6 habits will unlock a life of purpose, success, and fulfillment beyond what you imagined. If this message resonated with you, please take a moment to subscribe and join our community of like-minded warriors who refuse to settle for less. And don't stop here. Check out our other videos to keep fueling your mindset and sharpening your discipline every single day. Your journey to success is a daily practice. Start now. Stay consistent. And watch your life transform. I believe in you, and I can't wait to see what you achieve.